Hello, it's currently Palliative Care Week, a week where we recognize the importance of palliative care in our families, our communities, and the healthcare system. I'm here at a relatively new facility, the Fraser Hospice, with Alicia, who's the Director of Care here. Alicia, first of all, thank you for what your team and you and your team do here. What happens here at the hospice? What does it mean for families, for individuals?
Well, the hospice is a place where people with a terminal illness can spend the last days and weeks of their life. We provide quality of care, quality of life, and comfort and relief from symptoms from that terminal illness. And we support the client, we support the families, and their wider community.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't feel like a hospital or even a medical facility, it feels like home.
It does, and that's one thing that when people come to look through the hospice and look at their end-of-life options, it's one of the things that I say to people, it's a compromise between a hospital environment and between home, where people can have the clinical support from medical staff, from nursing staff, but also have that flexibility and freedom that you might have at home to sort of come and go as you please, for families, and for families to be able to participate in the care as much as possible. So it's a compromise to hospital and home.
Yeah, and it must be very good for families to make those lasting final memories for this is one of the most traumatic periods in people's lives, you know, losing a loved one, to be able to share as much as possible in as nice a setting.
Yes, and a lot of people do aim to have their end of life at home, but sometimes that can be very overwhelming, and people just can't quite get to that end of life phase at home. So we provide the ability for people to come directly from home into the hospice here, and still families be able to continue that support and love and care that they're giving their loved ones at home.
And have you received much help from community groups in how you've established the facility?
Yes, definitely. There's a number of service clubs who've been assisting us very early on and continue to do so. Even this morning we had a meeting with the local gardening club, who are having a fundraiser later in the year and have selected us as their charity. So we're continuing to promote into the community and help people understand the role of the hospice, and talk to service clubs and other groups about the importance of supporting us as well.
And Alicia, you've made it your profession, your work to help people in this setting. Why do you think palliative care is so important?
I think palliative care is really important because we need to be able to have access to good quality palliative care, supportive care, good symptom control at the end of our lives. It's a very important part of many people's lives, many families. It's something that people will remember, the death of a loved one. So it's really important to me that we can provide access to that good quality care and involve families as much as possible to help them with their resilience after their loved one is gone.
And how can people find out more information about the hospice and the service?
We are just completing an upgrade or finalising our website. We've actually got a nice video on the website that shows through the facility, so they can also make an appointment to come and have a look through the facility, and our information, contact details are on the website if they'd like to do that. So.
Yeah, thank you for what you and your dedicated team are doing here. It's really, really important for our community.
Yeah, we appreciate that, and we also appreciate our Fraser Coast Regional Council gave us the land that we put our building on as a peppercorn lease, so we very much appreciate the support of the council in allowing us to provide the facility for the community. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks, it's important. Thanks.
Yeah.